so much for dinner.
It was our pleasure.
Scott, you said you had some news?
Oh, you're not going to believe this. So, the other day we wake up for work.
The alarm clock ringing. We stumbled around in the morning light, bleary-eyed. A brisk shower refreshed us. But we were still
tired, so we went to Dunkin' Donuts. Honey, I got this.
Think of me as the narrator. You all like my stories, right?
You tell a great story, Dana.
Okay, fine. So we get our coffee. Dana goes to her car. Well, I go to...
When we got in, there were several people in line ahead of us. A young girl who was clearly hiding a pregnancy. Another girl with a popped collar, which I heard is still okay if you're a lesbian. And an old man who repeats a catchphrase every day. Today's was, I don't give a fuck about your personal life.
You really know how to set the scene, Dana.
Right, but the scene is in a coffee shop. Let me finish my story.
I'm just fleshing it out for you. He's always on such a rush.
Okay, sorry.
Because of him, I was in a rush. I forgot to say that I wanted 2 sugars in my iced coffee. It was already filled to the brim. I don't know how I got the sugar in there. And I got the lid on, but I'm not South American, so putting the cap on isn't in my blood like it is in theirs.
That's way more sort of racist detail than needed.
I'm only trying to help, and I'll be good.
Thank you. So, you know how someone said this guy who lives nearby looks just like me? Well, I'm waiting on the 66 bus, and this guy walks up to the stop, and he looks exactly like me.
As if twins. It's just some foreshadowing.
Shh. So, the 57 bus comes along. He gets on. I get on too. I don't even know where it goes.
Meanwhile, I'm in my car.
Can you not? I'm in the middle of saying how I got on the wrong bus.
Well, then this passenger will be getting off at the next stop. Enjoy your ride into Harvard Square.
That's not how grown-up buses work.
Now offering service to the kitchen. Who would like some coffee?
I'd love some.
Me too. Hurry back so we can hear more of your story.
I'm still telling the story.
Oh.
So anyway, this guy who looks exactly like me still hasn't noticed.
What a stinger.
So, a couple of stops later, he gets off. I get off too. I take out my cell phone. I start dialing.
My phone rings, but it's in my purse, and I have my iced coffee, and you know how full it was.
And we don't know if the lid is secure.
So there I am, fumbling for my phone and just singing, stop calling, I just want to treat my dogs. So, I get out the phone, but there goes my coffee. Oh, I'm going away.
Who's talking?
Coffee. Oh no, I'm falling. I'm only 5 minutes old, I haven't even been drunk.
Oh, how exciting.
The coffee looks like a goner. But luckily, help is on the way. I caught the coffee in my right hand, and I had the phone in my left.
One hand was on the wheel.
I answered the phone.
Was it Scott calling?
No.
No, I was calling work to tell him I'd be late. Hang on, wait, where was I?
Who called you?
Can I please finish my story?
Honey, we are telling a story. You go ahead and just tell them that you found your long-lost twin brother, and then I'll just kind of...
What are you doing? You just ruined the end of the story.
Well, just one part of it. The story began with both of us.
And now we need resolution of both parts. Imagine if we never found out what happened to Aragorn after he left the young hobbits.
Makes a good point, my precious.
Nothing happened to you that day.
That's not true. John had a terrible tie. I didn't even get that far. And oh, you almost distracted me into giving away the surprise.
I can't believe you just blurted that out.
Well, what happened next? Surely there must be more.
That's right. You've talked to your parents since then, and you know so much more. Tell us.
Dana, you should help him tell us.
Whatever.
30 years ago, on a cold winter's night, I was born. Sometime before, twin boys were born. They were my cousins, Nick and Dick.